Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Talking About Noise audio show. This is your host, Eric Hansen.
This is also your host, Articus, the Spartacus, more.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very excited to be here today. As you know, Talking About Noise has been a long-standing tradition
in our families.
Do I jinx you? I think it's too late to jinx you.
Well, since the 1800s.
Well, okay, yeah. 1856 to be specific.
1856 is when we started this podcast, and it's been going strong ever since.
Back then, we didn't quite have the same delivery method. We would record them, and someone would write it down. We would attach it to pigeons' legs, and we would send them out to get it going around.
And people loved it.
They subscribed.
They just couldn't get enough.
All over the
known hemisphere.
The 13 original colonies.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. There were states by then. They were a country by then. So.
Oh, right.
Yes.
History.
The history. This is a very American-centric podcast. Sorry, just kidding. All right, folks. Well, Eric, what have you been doing in the studio? I heard you have been doing some good. I'm looking around. The studio gets better and better every week. But what are you working on this week?
Art, you own everything in this place.
No,
you do realize I
don't think
steal
I
the stuff.
own
And what the great thing is,
here,
he thinks it's all mine.
That was a guitar I gave you once.
And I'm just I just take it, and over the years, I just brainwash him, and then after a while, he's like, "I love your guitar," and I'm like, "That's weird.
That was yours.
That's totally weird. Like, who knew you would like that guitar? That's so weird. A microphone? I didn't know you liked these microphones."
No, I mean I lent you these for the podcast. Yeah.
Cough.
But generally, this is all stuff that you've acquired. It's really looking good.
Anyway, yeah, working on a demo EP for some new songs with the band The Swoop. Go to theswooptheband.com.
That's
I said that backwards. And
wait, is it the band theswoop.com?
Theswooptheband.com, because I said
theswooptheband.com
for my band, the band. Whatever. I don't know.
All right, okay. So.
And, got a lot of stuff going. I mean, we're busy. Just got shows and...
Oh, you got some shows lined up?
Oh, no, I'm talking about our show.
Oh, right.
Show right here. Shows and other stuff.
Tell us about your other show. You have one on your own channel, and it's called...
The Cynical Video Review, where we review music videos for fun. And this last one, we did 9 Inch Nails, and some people didn't like it.
Oh, really? You got negative reviews?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, it's just people looking at it like, this was offensive. You shouldn't be doing this.
Oh, at all?
That's what the title of the thing is. Most offensive video ever? Question mark.
Oh. Now, is that in reference to your video, or is that in reference to
the actual music
video that
we reviewed?
Did? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. And so they're saying you shouldn't be cynical about the
No, they're just saying don't look at these videos. They're bad.
This is the part you cut out. This is the part you cut out.
Oh, yeah.
This is the part. Don't cut this out. I mean, cut.
Okay, Art, let's move on to some music.
Yeah. Some music news, man.
Your primary source for music news. I'm going to try and bring my news up while you're doing that.
I am so excited. The Foo Fighters' Taylor Hawkins has told us all about their new album coming up. And this, I'm always excited for a Foo Fighters album. And I think it's mainly like... Dave Grohl and Taylor Hawkins, like their message for young musicians, I love it so much. And if they didn't curse so much, I'd actually give like copies of it to my students. But the message is like, go play. You need to practice playing. Don't get on American Idol, which doesn't exist anymore. But any of these singing shows, go play and work and be bad and have a good time being bad. And I love that message because, I teach music and I think that's important. Anyways, they are getting ready to they're in their hunkering down period to finish up their album before their European tour. So I think this will be really, really good. And I'm excited about this. Now they also have 2 different solo albums coming out as well. Dave Grohl is currently working on a solo album, as is Taylor Hawkins. And so it's kind of interesting how this is coming together. They haven't apparently started writing the album, but this is the period right before the European tour where they're going to actually get in there and start writing it. So good luck to you, Foo Fighters.
Man, the Foo Fighters are so awesome.
Yeah.
They just keep going. They just keep doing it. You know?
They're a great band. So great everything. So excited for that. I'm just excited to see it. I loved Sonic Highways. I thought that was a great album. And they actually put out an EP before that called St. Celia, which is also good, worth a very good listen. And I thought it was interesting, a band that big putting out an EP. Like
cool.
A 5-song thing.
Yeah, I like it.
Why not do it? We're in the digital age. Put out music any way that
we
works.
We might be headed that way, where everyone just kind of works on like little 5-song projects.
Why not? That's what I say.
Yeah, it's kind of a good idea.
Yeah, there we go.
No, I was. We were watching the 8 Days a Week. That thing about the new Ron Howard documentary, quasi-documentary movie
about the
Beatles.
The Beatles,
and it blew my mind because I was a Beatles fan. So
wait, you're not a Beatles fan anymore. Let's get this clear, folks.
My goodness,
You're no longer a Beatles fan. You were a Beatles fan.
No, I am.
You are continuing to be.
I'm just saying, I knew all of their stuff back then. Like I watched the anthology and all that stuff.
Yeah,
right.
You were on top of it.
But this one I didn't know when Paul McCartney was explaining their whole recording process. So George Martin was their producer. And he was like, listen, we've got them on a timetable. We want an album every 6 months and a single every 3 months.
Wow.
And it was almost to the point where they would just be like, we're locking you in the studio, get to work. And they loved it.
And they
loved it.
That.
They were just like, let's get to work. And it was just song, get it done.
Well, back then, was there such a thing as oversaturation, right? Because they didn't have YouTube and all the media you can acquire it on. You had to go and buy the actual physical LP.
There was I would say with the Beatles, there was oversaturation just because the Beatlemania was insane. I don't think we'll ever see anything like that ever again.
Well, there is One Direction.
You're right, Art. I forgot about One Direction. Oh my gosh.
I mean, they purport themselves as big musicians as the Beatles were. Just let that sink in there, people.
Wait, did they? Who said that?
Somebody did. I don't know.
Nah, well, whatever. I don't care.
What do you got for us, Eric?
Okay, so Art, I'm gonna make your blood boil.
Yes.
Grammy president says there is no race problem in the Grammys. Lot of hubbub about Beyonce getting snubbed at the Grammys. I'm gonna zoom down here. Let me read this to you. This is so great. Recording Academy President Neil Portnow is aware of the discussion about whether race played a role in Adele winning Album of the Year over Beyonce. This has actually become a battle of the fans.
Oh man, I can imagine how people would be upset and quickly claim that there's a race issue here. I don't know.
So
the Adele album is pretty amazing.
No, just wait. I got a blood.
You got stuff.
Okay, so I wasn't watching the Grammys live, but I was watching Twitter, and man, people were losing their mind about Beyonce. They were just so in love with her performance. Anyway, he says Beyonce's loss has been questioned. Or no, he says I don't think there's a problem at all. Beyonce's loss has been questioned not only by fans of her album, but also by the woman who won Album of the Year. Adele, one of the members of the Recording Academy, who selected the Grammy winners, said Lemonade got her vote. But I kind of think that's just her personality. She's nice.
Yeah.
So here, I'm just going to break it to everyone, folks, okay? I'm going to break it down this way. Both of their albums were garbage, and both of these women are garbage. So neither one should have won in the first place, and we wouldn't have the controversy.
Well,
actually, I could even let's offend everybody.
Here's an interesting thing too.
Let's do this. Women shouldn't even be recording music.
Okay, you've gone too far, Eric. You've gone way too far. Someone shut this guy down. I guess it's my job. Well, let's talk about this. I think this is apropos to the topic, but Beyonce is actually hit with a lawsuit for the song Formation, which is on the Lemonade album. Okay,
for a sample.
For sampling. Okay,
yep. Now
she sampled this from a rapper who has the name of Messy Mia, and he was murdered not too long ago. Okay,
wait, what? Really?
Yeah, so he is dead. So the lawsuit is actually not him himself, but it is his estate that is going after this $20 million because they took two phrases from a couple of his videos and they applied them to They used them in setting up the New Orleans kind of feel for her song Formation.
Got it.
So I don't know where I stand with this, but could that have been somewhat of a contributing factor? Beyonce with this whole, doing it's crazy, right?
Huh.
Like, is that playing any bit in the methodology of the album is questionable a little bit. That's going to play in a little bit as well.
Is it?
It's possible. I don't know. Probably not, but maybe.
Huh. Dude, we should go all out on conspiracy theories here.
Yeah. I mean, there's no, Beyonce has not given any recognition to the sample usage, asked permission, and any kind of acknowledgement that those samples came from Messy Mia.
At the same time, I mean, I was looking at the winners of the Grammys, and they list all the engineers and producers and everything, and her album list is half a page
so
long.
Huge.
It's so big. So I wonder if
this stuff.
Someone wrote it, another person engineered it, then this person produced it, and then she just walked in and sang it, and that was it. And so she has no idea. Right?
So this is Beyonce. I am assuming she has a little more creative control, both legally and as, the integrity of her art to know where things are coming from, what things sound good, and be like, all right, let's take a look at this.
One would hope, Art.
One would hope.
One would hope.
But I mean, if this goes successfully for the estate of Missy Mia, it could bring the wolves a howling to come sue Beyonce. I mean, she has deep pockets, as does Jay-Z.
Well, that's always the problem, right? With suing big artists is, what happens next if someone wins.
Yeah.
I believe the Romans had the same problem.
With lawsuits?
150 AD.
Oh.
The artist Spartacus was licensing his music in Rome, and someone copied it.
This is all BS, just so everybody knows.
It is not BS. And
Eric is the king of Roman BS, let me tell you. Every time he starts making up history things, it's set in Roman
for the
times.
emperor in Rome, and the emperor was like, "That music is beautiful. That's my song."
All right, let's move on.
And next thing you know,
let's move on.
Next thing you know, Nero's burning half of Rome.
Oh man,
is there a conspiracy? I don't know. okay. I can't answer whether.
Okay. So we don't know what's going on with the Grammy Awards. Adele won. She said Beyonce ought to win, but obviously Adele is not one of the judges.
She's just being nice.
And I don't know. I listened to her acceptance speech. I think she was being a little more than nice. I think she actually kind of felt that deeply. Do you think so?
She actually, she legitimately thought she shouldn't have won.
Yeah, I think that. I don't know. I don't know much about Adele, but to me, she seems somewhat of a trustworthy, nice person. So,
but Adele kind of took it away. I mean, she won so many awards.
Yeah, she killed at the Grammys. Congratulations, Adele.
Let me go over all of this stuff. I forgot there was someone else I wanted to point out. That's what I was going to say. Okay, so a little while ago we did talk about Adele's album and how originally she kind of rushed it, and they sent it to some producers. I think Paul Rubin was one of them, and he was like, "Listen, if you're going for quality or quantity, then that's fine. This is great.
Yeah, throw it out there.
If you want quality, I'd suggest you go back and redo it."
Oh, really? That's interesting.
So, I find it interesting that she kind of took her time on this, and I guess the dividends paid off because I'm trying to scroll through the one I wanted to get to, and it's just Adele. Adele's the best. We love Adele. Who did I want to bring up? Oh my gosh, Art, I forgot.
Okay. Well, this is the type of preparation you get here on the Talking About Noise show. And while we take this little break, I just want to remind you.
Oh my gosh, stop.
That this video is sponsored by none other than just Eric and me. We just do this ourselves.
Oh, that's what I was going to bring up.
There you go. Off commercial break.
I have ADD. That's just the way it
ADD or dementia. We're not sure which. Could be either one. Okay, go. What's up? Who is it? Tell us. Go.
Okay, stop.
Make this happen.
Gosh, the pressure. Metallica, when they performed Lady Gaga.
Oh, yes.
Jim
Microphone
Hetfield's
issues.
Mike went out, and apparently he got really angry and was on a search and destroy mission to find out whoever's responsible. And I was like, Okay.
Dude.
And then the engineer, or the producer, apologized and everything was okay. But I was kind of like,
a search and destroy mission.
They have not been playing in bars for a very long time.
I know. And what is it with all these wireless mics? I mean, I think most of the problems we have are with wireless mics. Mic things up properly. Stop using all these transmitters that seem to fail. I mean, I know it's a logistical nightmare, but gosh.
Yeah. I was going to ask you another thing. What was it? There was a new artist that I was going to ask you about.
We can't talk about
art
this anymore. We have to move on.
Talk about what? The Grammys?
No, whatever it is you're doing here, you can't remember. I need to write this stuff down. Make a little note. Make a little thing.
I had it. I just had it. I just don't remember. Oh. Yeah, it was, they have too many awards. I kind of look at it and I'm like, there's just too much, There's a lot of awards. Yep, that's true. There are a lot of awards. Well, they have to make the show go on for a long time and make room for all of the artists to go in between. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Best rock album.
Oh, who was best rock album?
Cage the Elephant.
I don't know them.
You do too. We've brought up Cage the Elephant.
We have?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I need to go revisit Cage the Elephant.
Anyway.
Congratulations for best rock album. I'm going to add that to my Spotify post-haste.
You should.
Yep.
Okay. That's all I got for today. What else you got?
Sounds like things are either getting better for Kanye or getting worse. We're not sure. But apparently, he's home, spending time with his family, recovering from memory loss. Now, here's the thing about Kanye.
Man, I love Kanye.
He never gives up. He never stops giving us stuff to talk about on this show. And it's just so fantastic. It's just really a lot of fun. But apparently he has had problems with sleep deprivation and dehydration, and from that he got temporary psychosis, which makes me a little scared because he already seems a little psychotic.
Man, I love Kanye.
Right?
I really want him to come back.
I want him to come back. I want him to be okay. I don't want him to be like in bad health. I want him to be mentally well and ready to work. I want to spend the next many, many years of my life kind of poking fun at what he does. I want him to be around. And you like his music.
I kind of wish he would just come on our podcast.
We would love Kanye West. We would love to have you on the podcast.
I think he should. I think he should come visit us.
Travel.
And then we just need to talk to him and be like, dude, we love you.
But what's going on?
What's your deal?
Yeah, seriously. We get a therapist in here.
No,
maybe
we are the musical therapists.
We are, yeah. So
there we go.
We'll see. The people are saying his memory's coming back. He's doing okay. But it looks like he is later this week. He's going to be presenting his fashion line, the Yeezy collection. And I think this is the 3rd or the 5th. I can't remember which one it was, but that's what's going on. So best of health to Kanye.
Come back.
You're
too
love
much
you,
fun.
man.
You're too much fun to make fun of.
Yeah, don't let this be the end.
Don't leave us,
Kanye. Don't let this be the end.
All right.
So good luck to him, and good luck to all you folks at home. Remember, if you are interested in the show, you can always email us at talkingaboutnoise.blogspot.com. If you send in a comment, we'll read it on air. If you leave a comment down below on the YouTube channel, we'll also read that.
We will.
You will. We'll read it. I don't know if we'll read it on air, but we'll take a look at it and go, okay, that was a comment. But, if it's worth talking about, we'll comment on the show.
Okay.
It might not be worth talking about. I don't know at this point. Come on, write something worth it.
Oh, my gosh.
We check out our website at talkingaboutnoise.blogspot.com. And, check us out on Twitter. I'm at Artmore Studios. He's at
I Am The Swoop. Join us.
Yeah, that's it.
We will have fun. That's our show. Have a great week.